Hey everybody, it's Loner. This will turn out to be my last day on the LT.
Trying to get out here before it starts raining hard. These rocks are going to be slippery.
Believe it or not, this section is a snowshoe trail in the wintertime. I have no idea how they get down it.
Watch the root ball of this tree when that wind blows. Can you see it? The whole thing's moving. There's the shelter right there. That's coming down soon, boys. As soon as it rains, that's coming down. I was going to take a break here. I don't know now. Wow. Wow. Holy moly. Looks like it's floating. I'm going to do something dumb. I'm going to take a ride. My weight might hold me down, but it's still moving. Woo. Holy moly. That is crazy. All my Ziploc bags have holes in them, so I'm using my beef jerky bag to put my wallet and my phone and stuff in. It's a cool shelter with all the graffiti. People carved their name. Someone tried to do the logo right here, messed it up, put an arrow to right there. And here's the view.
This is one of the coolest shelters on the trail. It's the thru-hike shelter. These lawn chairs are made out of rocks. I considered doing a zero here and waiting out the rainstorm, but again, the spring was completely dry. The spring was dry, there was no water here. So, I kept moving. They do have a cool outhouse there. I hung out here and had lunch and just tried to decide what to do. But the longer I waited, the heavier the winds got, and then it started raining hard. And I did check out this cool cave though. Pretty neat. But the further down the mountain I got, the more rebar I found. And the rocks are so slick that sometimes you just have to slide down on your butt. Someone even put a ladder here. I was really torn whether to keep hiking or to get off the trail. I didn't want to stay 3 days in a hotel and wait out the rain, and I also didn't want to go over Camel Hump during thunderstorms and rain, so I decided to quit.
Well, everybody, thanks for following along. This is the end of the long trail for me for this year. Hopefully I'll be back. 163 miles in. I'm okay with that. I hate to leave the trail. I'm going to miss it. I had a great time. Had a great time hiking with Joe Fore. All the people that I met. Thanks to whoever left this water here. I really appreciate it. I just got a little swig to get me to the road. It's been about 12 hours since I had any water. There's not enough water on this trail. That's one problem. But I've just been, I don't know, it's time to go. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye.
Well, I stood there only about 10 minutes, but I got completely soaked. until a guy named David came and picked me up. He actually drove by, turned around, came back and got me, and took me to Wakefield, and didn't leave until he made sure I had a way out. Thank you, David. So back in a taxi, back on a bus, on a train, and headed home. This is Washington. Seems like I always go through Washington on the way home.
Hey everybody, it's Loner, and that is Union Station, Washington, D.C. Those are all the taxi cabs lined up. The double-decker bus there giving people tours, moonlight tours. I'm on a layover here and headed towards Charlotte, but that won't be for another 3 hours, so of course I get to look around.
I love Washington, but it seems like it's always dark when I come through. One day I'll go back and visit for real. It's also sad because there's homeless people that sleep right on the steps of Union Station. But I got back on another bus, this time a mega bus. It was mostly uneventful, except for the sunroof leaked and flooded the whole floor. This is Charlotte. Much cleaner town than New York or Washington. There's not as much homeless people. Check out these cool Razor scooters you can rent. I had a 6-hour layover, so I went to the NASCAR Hall of Fame. I almost didn't because I could barely walk, but I'm glad I did. I got to meet Richard Petty. I'll have another whole video about that if you're curious. Unfortunately, I got home and found out a family of squirrels and moved into my RV and caused a bunch of trouble. In the mail, though, I got my Between the Blazers shirt that I ordered at Trail Days. Thank you, everyone who watched these videos and or left a comment. I really appreciate it. Please check out Appalachia Trail Who's Who on YouTube.